Hello guys, welcome to the Code Patch. My name is Nick and this is your 14th C++ programming tutorial. So in the last tutorials we learned how to input an array, how to do something with it, and how to print it out back on the screen. So this tutorial will be a little shorter and we're just going to find a maximum element in our array. So that's it for this tutorial. So let's just find a maximum element in our array. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Do you have any ideas? Well, the idea is this. So first we create a variable called maximum, right? So create a variable called maximum, and then we're going to set that maximum to some value that is in our array. So for example, let's just set it to array of 0. Okay, so if the first number of our array is, for example, 5, so maximum is going to be 5. And now we're going to create a for loop. So just like always. Okay, so you know that part. And so how are we going to do this? So we set our maximum to be some random value from our array. And then in every iteration we're going to check if array of I, so array of some index, is greater than this maximum. And if it is, that array, that value on that index is going to be the new maximum. And when it goes to a whole array, the maximum is going to be the biggest number of our array. So let me just show you how we're going to do this. So we put an if and say if array of 1 of I, all right, is greater than maximum, our array of I is going to be a new maximum. So our maximum is going to be an array of I. Alright? And now when it goes through this for in the maximum, we should find our maximum value. So let's just try this out now. So let's compile and run, and we'll enter a number of elements, let's say 4, and we're going to input 55, 23, 7, and 9. And it's going to print us the 55. Alright, so let's just try again with some other values. So it's 5 elements and going to be 7, 45, something like this, some random values, and it's going to return us the biggest value. So how does this work again? Well, alright, so I didn't want that. Close this. So how did we do this? Well, we said, for example, the maximum is going to be array of 0. So in our example, maximum is going to be 7, right? So it's going to be 7. And then we go through this for and ask if array of I, for example, in the first iteration is going to be array of 0, which is 7, is greater than maximum, that is also a 7. So it's not, right? And in the next iteration is going to be array of 0, which is 45, and it's going to ask, is 45 greater than this 7 that is in the maximum? So it is greater, and the maximum is going to be 45. And then in the next iteration, array of I is going to be array of 2, which is this number, and it's going to ask if this number is greater than maximum, and the maximum now is 45 from the last iteration, and it's going to ask if this number is greater than 45. It is, so the maximum becomes the number that is on this index, and that number is this. So now maximum is this. And in the next iteration is going to say if 78 is greater than this number. So it's not, and it's not going to be put into the maximum. And that is how we create, so that's how we find a maximum value in our array. So the idea is just to put first some random value from array to maximum, and then just check it out for every element. So we could put like this, so it's going to be the same. All right, so let's just try it again, and 4 elements. As you can see, it did give us the greatest value. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.